Myrtle Waves is the largest water park in South Carolina. This is one of a few water parks in the Myrtle Beach area. This park is owned by Lazarus Entertainment, who also owns one of the other nearby water parks in Wild Water and Wheels. But in this review, I will discuss the bigger of the two in Myrtle Waves. Myrtle Waves is located in Myrtle Beach, set approximately 2 miles back from the ocean. The park doesn't offer any picturesque views of the beach like the parks closer to the beach. Instead, it runs alongside the busy and noisy Route 17. Like most water parks, Myrtle Waves is open from May until Labor Day. The park is typically open from 10 or 11 a.m. until 5 or 6 p.m. But on Fridays in peak season, Myrtle Waves is open shockingly late. They stay open until 9 p.m. for what they call Friday Family Fun. On these days, you can purchase a wristband after 5 p.m. for just $10. General admission costs $35 as of 2021, but you can also save some cash with a Twilight ticket if you arrive later in the day. The park also offers a week-long pass for $50, which sure beats the hotel pool if you want to keep coming back. You can also get discount or combo tickets with the other Lazarus Water Park in Wild Water and their nearby Broadway Grand Prix Family Entertainment Center. The park's overall appearance was solid. The park had nothing in terms of theming, but the park was clean, and all the slides had fresh and vibrant paint schemes. The staff was also very laid back. But this park did have a fatal flaw that significantly impacted my day. The footing. Few things are more unpleasant than bare feet walking on asphalt. Many water parks realize this, so they often shade or wet the midways. Or they use different materials for the pathways. But Myrtle Waves used asphalt throughout, so it felt like I was walking on a burning stovetop all day. The only reprieve you had were on the slide towers, except I encountered something even worse there. Rather than having your typical wooden surface, many of the slide towers had these ribbed or prickly surfaces. I believe the intention was to prevent someone from slipping, but it was just torture walking on these surfaces. It felt like I was walking on one of those prickly doormats you use to scrape your shoes before going in the house. My overall comfort really detracted from my visit. Rather than getting excited for the next slide, I kept dreading the walk between and up the towers because it took a serious toll on my feet. I have never had this issue to this extent at any other water park. I really hope this can be addressed in the future because it's a self-inflicted wound. Moving on to the water slides, Myrtle Waves has a solid ride lineup. One of the biggest things for younger guests is that the height limit for most water slides is just 42 inches. Only one water slide has a 48-inch height requirement in the Rock and Ray half-pipe slide. And if it's like my visit, that slide may not even be open. From research, this slide seems to have a lot of downtime, which is odd since I've never seen half-pipe slides at other parks closed. It's a shame since these water slides are a ton of fun. The initial drop is frighteningly tall and steep for a tube slide. Just note this is the lone slide in the park that has a strict 2-person limit. This is another policy that I haven't encountered on any half-pipe slides elsewhere. The most popular slide in the park is easily the Aruba Tuba Bowl slide. Everything else was a walk-on for my visit, but this slide had a consistent 20 to 30 minute wait all day. I would suggest hitting this slide first to avoid that wait. It's no different than the other bowl slides I've ridden, but that's perfectly fine since these slides have a large drop for a tube slide and are visually cool. The remaining tube slides are Snake Mountain and Night Flight. The latter is pitch black, while the former are open. These slides have a nice location on a hillside, but they're incredibly dull. Trim brakes are an arch nemesis of coaster enthusiasts, and until I visited Myrtle Waves, I had never seen them used on a water slide. But these slides have pads that slow you down at several points, killing the speed and thrills. But the star attraction is Turbo Twisters, one of the most intense water slides in the world. This 10-story tall tower consists of 3 twisted body slides. Positive Gs are a rarity in body slides, but Turbo Twisters delivers crushing positive Gs on the downward spirals. It's hard to tell since the slides were pitch black, but I think I started to gray out. That has never happened to me on a water slide before. These slides were fast, powerful, and smooth. This is the lone reason I'd return to Myrtle Waves. On the same tower, you have Riptide rockets, the quadruple drop water slides. The first 3 drops are uneventful, but the 4th drop completely lifted me off the slide. Super Shoot did the same. That is one of those slides that launches you through the air into a super deep pool. It's a short but unique slide. The last adult slide is the Thunderbolt speed slides. This one felt a bit obsolete since turbo twisters and Riptide rockets are taller, faster, and smoother, but I did like how this one was located on a hill. Beyond the tube and body slides, the park rounds out its lineup with a wave pool, a lazy river, an action river, a flow rider, a children's play structure, and a kiddie pool. The park really has a diverse range of attractions for all ages and thrill levels. So do I recommend visiting Myrtle Waves? I think it is the best water slide lineup in the Myrtle Beach area. However, I prefer Wild Water. Myrtle Waves has newer slides, but the hot and rough walkways made the experience uncomfortable. Wild Water did not have these issues. If you can get past the fact that your feet will hurt, Myrtle Waves is a solid overall water park, and Turbo Twisters is a powerful water slide that is among the best water slides anywhere. So those are my thoughts on Myrtle Waves, the largest water park in all of South Carolina. Have you been there? What are your thoughts on this park? I would love to hear what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I'd appreciate if you gave this video a like and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.